Very impressive. What are you doing? Are you lurking?
Tell me what you think, Yorkie. You think it's terrible? Is it horrible?
Hello! It's That Hildy Time, That Hildy Channel, That Hildy's mouthful of toast. Today is disco! We were given a warning by our subconscious that we only have so many days left. So here's hoping, right? That I didn't fuck it up. Today will be a day where guides are used, if need be. Because I recognize I'm near endgame, and if there's something I want to finish, I am going to make sure I can finish it. If that doesn't sit well with you, I don't fucking care. We're also going to skip current events for today and head right into it, except for one announcement. Hello. Next weekend, if we finish Disco, it'll be Saturday. But Friday day, and probably Saturday day, we will be playing Project Zomboid with Dandolph and his community, and it will be an open server, so anybody who likes that game can come play. Dandolph already knows I'm super political. We've already talked about it. So there will be some Zomboid action. It is a survival crafter. Me? No. Yeah. We also talked about politics on his channel directly. And I asked him, do you talk about politics? And he said, ew. Good morning. So, in fact, he's even gonna talk to me about what to expect in a collaboration. What? A professional. So, next weekend, we will be doing some Project Zomboid. You're welcome to join. Open server. It is roleplay encouraged. And I'll be reminding people of this like every day until then. Friday day, and probably Saturday. Let us commence with some disco!
Tell me what you think, Yorkie. You think it's terrible? Is it horrible?
I'm very excited for it. It was hard for me to stop playing yesterday. I had to see the time and be like, oh shit, I gotta stop. Last week. We gotta change the color space. Doot. All right. Right, so we got into the special place, but we can't get through the other side.
This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing that smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes the maintenance card under the control. This elevator must have been used to transport pinball machines to and from the upstairs workshop.
Seems so, although it's pretty quaint for a freight elevator.
He taps on the guttering light bulb. It's golden in the dark.
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up. A long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
It looks like they gave up on fixing the pinball machines at some point.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue.
It used to be a pinball workshop.
Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over.
He taps his foot.
A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf.
Now, this is a spoiler. All the spoilers I know are completely irrelevant to the ending.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the artists bang away at it.
Whirling in Rags was the East Delta Pinball Arcade. This is all left over from that.
Ah, yes, as the novelty dice makers said. This has absolutely nothing to do with the case, I'm sure. But I do like a nice little connection.
But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection.
There is a way to get Kim to admit something about his past here. And I'm gonna look it up. So,
If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it. We should tell him what we found up here, omitting that suspicion. He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost story about bankruptcy.
that's fair.
Stupid superstition. But still, it would be interesting to see what the cafeteria manager thinks of this.
Arta's a dickhead. I kind of want to stress
It's
him
not a
out.
ghost story. It's a curse, and Gart ought to be made knowledgeable so he can perform counterspells.
Okay. So,
Yes?
there is some way to get Kim to talk about pinball. Okay. So I may have fucked it up because I didn't unlock the blue door first, but we'll see. If I did fuck it up too much, we will I'll tell you what the spoiler is just so you can know it because it's adorable and that's really why I'm focused on it. So we saw that there is a key on the windowsill, so we don't have to pass a check for it anymore.
Again, you find yourself looking at that big old window. There's a yellow ribbon. Someone hid. It's close enough to the latch up there.
Huh?
I need your guys to hand the key to me.
And I need the fatty to get his
God damn it, Dennis. You know I can't help it.
His whiny voice is a deep contrast with his stature. Hey.
Sorry, fucko. These guys won't help you. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. The Hawthorne's got a bitch of a bite.
You guys fucking suck.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch, and slides it across the table to you.
Thanks, Theo. Theo's always solid bros.
The key is brass. Workshop spare is etched into its bow. The old man closes the window and sits back down in silence.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in...
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Heck yeah! Does anyone know why this key was hanging right outside the Union Box window?
Didn't even know it was there. Boys.
No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before this room became our place.
Thank you.
Off yourself. Make it up to me, cop. I still got my money on that.
Go kill yourself. That'll make it up to me. All right, Theo. Maybe this is somehow connected to Ruby getting to the roof?
Your secret root theory? You're grasping for straws, cop man. Why'd she put it back if it's hers?
Maybe she has it there so she can use it whenever she wants.
A little wisdom from old Titus. Not everything is connected to one thing. Keys just lie around. It's a messy world.
It's said without aggression, as genuine advice.
Leave. Yeah, I know. Me and Titus are bros now in a weird twist of events.
You see a heavy
Yes!
the key fits the...
Yes! Okay, now I can interact with this. The pinball says Franco-Nigerian. The theme is horses and swords.
Over there, in the corner.
The pinball machine.
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it.
Kim, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats. A classic.
Wait, you've played it?
A little.
Feels like a lot. Too much to play it again.
Let's take a closer look.
Oh, great.
Ooh, Lieutenant size.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin-operated. Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
Nope. No, that wasn't it. I wanted to
What are
actually
you
play
doing?
it.
Are you lurking?
Not just any pinball machine.
Have a good lurk, Zine.
This is the pinnacle of...
Oh.
Cornelius, get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready. It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon you're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease.
Yeah.
Go, go, Fingerboy.
I feel sorry for the goats. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
Wait, what kind of guy was he then?
The kind of a guy who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels. A masked nationalist.
A racist mountaineer?
An avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent.
This game is beautiful. It's ridiculous. That is not cool.
He also hit his wife and kids. Other people's kids too. Sometimes pets. Hateful little man.
I love how that sentence keeps going. Hi, Left Eye. How are you? It's like he also hit his wife. Bad enough. And kids. Okay, just in case you didn't think that was bad. Other people's kids too. Okay, we get it. He's terrible. But in case you think kids should be hit too, there go the pets. You cannot give him exceptions.
But you seem to be having fun.
I'm pretty good at this.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board. And although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3. Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go.
Concentrate and aim for the narrow passage.
Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through. The words "pale rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening.
Congratulations. This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money out of the players. A stupid nihilistic finale.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness. Lucky goats. The fog looks soft and inviting. This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruptions in the fog. Use them to calculate where they hit next.
Okay.
The amount of focus it takes to predict when a ball goat is in striking range is staggering, but it can be done. Focus.
I finally have enough stats for something in this game. Enough to be successful for something in this game. It just so happens to be pinball.
You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death.
Oh no. I don't have enough stats.
How, if you can't even see it? The last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee.
Now displaying a message for YouTube.
It killed itself to spite you.
It absolutely did.
There goes nothing, finger boy.
Yes?
Okay. Let's see.
The machine is dead.
Is there any other way to talk to him about?
All these mesmerizing machines, just waiting to be plugged back in and played.
Right, Captain? Right? The writing in this game is phenomenal. Run your finger across the dust of the white Diora machine.
Feels like it might jump back to life any moment. The lights illuminating the white-robed woman.
What's white Diora?
Some kind of inane pinball theme. Probably related to Messina during the DeLorean age. The history themes are the worst.
The lieutenant grimaces, looking at the machines.
Sounds like you don't enjoy pinball, Kim.
No, I love it. I love pinball. Who doesn't love pinball? Let's move on.
I fucking hate you, Kim. That was so dry. What about that other one, the Franco-Nigerian ball? Want to play that?
No.
How about we fire one of these bad boys up and play any of them?
You can't fire them up. They are broken. Only that one machine in the main hall works. The Royalist Pinball.
He looks away.
What a dumb name. Royalist Pinball. If they weren't broken, he would kick one of these machines about now.
Okay. I gotta put on some armor, my friends. I have buckets of encyclopedia armor. Buckets! Maybe just 2. But that's more than 1! Okay, let's make sure none of these are taking away from... Good. Can I get the dialogue again, though?
The machine is...
Oh, I can't! Oh, okay. Let's see. This one. Let's put on my encyclopedia stuff now. And then I also am gonna need reaction speed as much as I can. I don't know if I have anything but the bum hat for reaction speed though. Yeah. Okay.
This small elevator smells of nougat. The maintenance. This elevator must have been used.
We will do those chats after we succeed at pinball.
So this is where they brought 40 pin. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
Looks like they gave up on fixing the pinball machines at some point.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue.
This used to be a pinball workshop.
Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over.
He taps his
A
foot.
creak. Some dust falls off a shelf.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the artists bang away at it.
Whirling in Rags was the East Delta Pinball Arcade. This is all left over from that.
Ah, yes, as the novelty dice makers say.
Hi, Rainbow!
This has absolutely nothing to do with the case, I'm sure. But I do like a nice little connection.
But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection.
Could this mean the Whirling in Rags really is part of the doomed commercial area?
If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it. We should tell him what we found up here, omitting that suspicion. He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost story about bankruptcy.
Stupid superstition. But still, it would be interesting to see what the cafeteria manager thinks of this.
Yeah.
It's not a ghost story.
Okay. We've already done these dialogues. We're just running off to get the key so that we can talk about pinball with Kim. And I don't have to tell you the spoiler about Kim. You can just see it. In figuring out how to be gay, I ran across this spoiler. Woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
Oh, I didn't go get the key yet.
Again, you find yourself looking at that big old... There's a yellow rib. Someone is close enough to the latch up.
Huh? And I...
God damn it, Dennis.
Sorry,
I'm gonna...
With a loud... The key is...
Come on, man.
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Thank
Off
you.
yourself.
He tells me to
Make
off
it up.
Didn't even know it
myself.
was there.
No idea.
Never even seen it.
It's for the blue door in the kitchen. There was a note there that you missed. It said the workshop key is behind the window. It's this key.
I didn't miss that note, by the way, game.
Your secret a little with.
It's said without a...
Okay. I know. It's frustrating that we're bros. I feel weird about it, too. Here we go.
You see a heavy steel... The key fits the dimple lock.
All right. The themes is horses and swords.
All these mesmerizing machines.
Perfect.
Just feels like it might jump.
Some kind...
Diora was one of the Lieutenant Grimace's.
You can't fire them.
What a dumb name. Royalist Pinball.
There we
If they
go.
weren't broken, he would kick one of these machines about now.
Think Kim Kitsuragi. Kim Kitsuragi.
It's strange that
Are
he
you
doesn't like
fucking
pinball.
kidding me? I was 80 fucking... Oh. The red check, so you can't retry it. Ooh. Fine. Everything's fine.
This small elevator smells of nougat. The maintenance car. This elevator must have been used.
Bullshit. Bullshit! This is how players feel when they roll
So
two
this
ones.
is where the lieutenant looks
At some point, looks like it.
a creek.
Downstairs in the hall. Ah, yes.
But then it
If that's true, he does not.
stupid. It's not a ghost story.
Okay. Let's try this again. Except this time we're gonna quick save after we get the fucking key. No, not Titus. This one.
Again, you find yourself looking at. There's a yellow. Someone is close enough.
Huh?
And I...
God damn it.
Sorry.
I'm gonna...
With
Yeah.
a key.
Come on, man.
Thank you.
I'm tired of listening to off yourself.
Didn't even know it.
No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone.
It's for the blue door.
You're a little wizard.
It's said without.
Quick save. Go ahead and fail me on an 87% check, game. Go ahead. Fuckers.
You see a heavy. The key fits.
Yeah. Okay.
All these mesmerize. Feels like it might jump back.
Some kind.
Diora was one of the Lieutenant Grimaces
Oh,
looking
hold
at
on.
the machines.
Diora was one of the 3 crown cities of the DeLorean era on the Mundi Isla, the others being Rea Silvia and Advesperaskit. This theme is all about early airships and beautiful, sad, pearl-laden women. It's quite nice, actually.
You can't fire.
What a dumb name. Royalist Pinball. If they weren't broken, he would kick one of these machines about now.
Sounds like you don't enjoy pinball, Kim.
No, I love it.
He doesn't.
What about that other one, the Franco-Nigerian ball? Want to play that?
No.
Okay.
Kim, Pinball, Kitsuragi.
Kim Pinball Kitsuragi, aka Kimball! Yeah, there's all these Poland balls of Kim on the internet. I find one for you. This is I was like, how to be gay, and they were like, Kimball? And I was like, what? The German localization of, wait, what is this? Of Kimball killed me. Tell me what that is. Pinball machines are called Flipperautomat in German, or Flipper for short. Kim Flipper, Kitsuragi, Flipperagi, Flipperagi! That's his name in German. Okay, that's not what I was trying to do, but that was delightful. They're like, do you mean Kimball? Like the last name? No. I mean Kimball. Like the crazy amount of Poland balls you guys make. But I'm not going to find them now that I want to show you. Here it is. Here it is. Behold. The Kimball. And of course, that's the only one I could find. I actually think that's a real keychain someone made too. The fan art for Disco Elysium is stupid because of how beautiful the game is. The fan art, everyone's like, hold on. We have to match this game's energy. Like, all of it is so fucking good. Ooh. Okay, we're done. We'll go back to the game. Sorry. I just wanted to show you the Kimball. I've been sitting on this for a while. I've been very excited for this for a while. Kim Pinball Kitsuragi, aka Kimball. But I like Flipperagi the best.
Exactly. That's what he's known as. His reputation precedes him.
Okay, I hear these notices, like these alerts, but I don't know what is giving me an alert. What is giving me an alert? I suppose I'll never know, but you're Kim Pinball Lipperagi.
So now he remembers.
He looks at you in the silence of the workshop, then takes his glasses off and cleans them. That's true. I would be pretty fucking bitter if this guy who didn't remember anything finally remembered something and it was my past as a pinball person.
Fine, I'm Kim Pinball Kitsuragi, aka the Kimball. You remembered. Congratulations.
Wait, but I still can't remember anything else.
Wonderful. He only remembers hearing about the pinball policeman.
You don't seem to really like pinball.
No human being should. It is a game that requires no skill and a childlike affinity to flashing lights and to fantastique, science fiction, and historic romance franchise. It is lame.
Rude. Then why are you called Pinball?
I am not called Pinball. It was used to taunt me a long time ago, before I became a homicide detective and got my lieutenancy.
How did you...
Fine. I was a juvenile police officer for over 15 years. It's how I started out in the RCM. Once I had to infiltrate a pinball ring, as you do when you're a juvie cop.
Okay.
It was not okay. I needed to become a pinball champion.
He shudders.
I trained for 9 months. The job was successful and I was moved out of the juvenile wing to homicide.
You trained for 9 months, but the game doesn't require skill? Whatever, you bitter bitch.
End of story.
You were a juvie cop for 15 years?
That time is over now.
He looks at the pinball machine.
I was already a 38-year-old man. It was unbecoming, as was playing pinball.
So that's why he doesn't want to talk to Kuno. Trauma and stressor disorder from being a juvie cop.
Wait, so that's why you didn't talk to Kuno?
It's best if you handle the juvenile delinquents.
He nods. I really want to pick on him, but he is a humorless Kimball. I'm gonna call you Kimball now.
No. You're gonna call me Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Or, on rare occasions, Kim, because it's shorter.
He nods.
Let's go.
Any plan to call him Pinball or Kimball is immediately wiped from your neocortex, as if with some sort of mind-altering device.
Boo.
It is simply not going to happen.
Boo! Humorless son of a bitch. Alright. Let's at least put on Hobo Hat. I'm not going to succeed at this pinball game, but we can at least put on Hobo Hat. Empathy, savoir-faire, visual calculus, yeah. Visual calculus is most likely the next best thing for a pinball game. Okay.
Over there, in the corner, not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats.
So there
It's
is
lit.
actually
You
a
can't
very
wait to get your hands on it.
there's a very famous pinball machine that is similar to this. I think it's Indiana Jones, maybe. But I knew what it was when I was younger. People freak out when they see it.
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats. A classic. A little.
Feels like a lot. Too much to play it again.
Let's take a closer look.
Ah, great.
The lieutenant sighs.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin operated.
No, it's Back to the Future. Back to the Future is like one of the most famous pinball machines. Finding one in working order is like a big deal.
Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
Inspect the playing
The
field.
theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble. The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain. Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit.
Lean closer to read the text.
Above the painting of a mustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Mundi. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people.
Corpus Mundi, the body of the world. What's with all the goats?
Indeed. Think of them as bulls.
Insert the coin.
It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon you're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease. Go, go, Fingerboy.
I
Go,
feel
go,
sorry for
finger
the goats.
boy, yeah.
If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
What kind of guy was he then?
The kind of a guy who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels.
A racist
masked
mountaineer?
nationalist. An avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent.
That is not cool.
He also hit his wife and kids, other people's kids too, sometimes pets. Hateful little man. But you seem to be having fun.
He nods at the machine. I'm pretty good at this.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board, and although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3.
Probably my most favorite part of this sequence is if you look at Harry's hands, he's not actually touching the button. They didn't animate him hitting the pinball button.
Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go.
Concentrate and aim for the narrow passage.
Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through. Tiny hammer shatters something inside the machine. Something glass. The words "Pale Rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening.
But here's the thing, did they have to go in and replace that glass?
Congratulations. This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money out of the players. A stupid nihilistic finale.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness. Lucky goats. The fog looks soft and inviting. This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruptions in the fog. Use them to calculate where they hit next. The amount of focus it takes to predict when a ball goat is in striking range is staggering, but it can be done. Focus. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death.
It can be done. Just watch.
I am. I've seen it before. Played it too. You will eventually make a mistake and then it's all over.
Okay. I'm gonna make a mistake. It's a 3%.
How, if you can't even see it? The last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee.
Yeah.
It killed itself to spite you.
Don't I know it?
There goes nothing, finger boy.
Shut up, interfacing. I did level up, didn't I? I did. Oh, I see. I actually... Oh, I'm still working on it. I'm working on it! Okay. Let's look at our checks. Well, actually, I think interfacing is the way to go. We have that really intense check with, Egghead.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Gartha, I need to sing karaoke now.
No, you don't. It's not happening.
He tries not to look at you. It's dangerous to acknowledge the karaoke man.
Yeah, but Johnny Law is about to tear it up sad
The
style.
whirling doesn't need more sad style. That's one of the styles it can do without right now.
Why do you even have the PA system if no one's going to use it?
It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44.
Great karaoke catastrophe? What happened in 44?
A lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke.
It's not a prop. It's for your clients. I know it's used.
Okay, yes, it's for some clients.
I'm a real client. I've paid my bills and I have the right to use the karaoke machine.
Ha! Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
It's all right. I have my own song with me.
The man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape you've just given him. He begins to frown. Hard. This is the look of a man who's defeated. He knows he's out of excuses.
Fine, fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing. Just get out of my hair. I'll plug it in for you. Damn this karaoke machine.
Why did people die for karaoke?
I'm having it uninstalled.
He
mumbles to himself. Oh yeah, time to do the damage.
All right, let's quick save this.
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
So, are you ready for your thing now?
Nope. I need to put on my drama shit. Which is all basically racist. Distressingly so. Have light, empathy. All right. Do we have anything that's negative drama? Oh, look at that. I had a negative reaction speed this whole time. Ugh. Yeah, those have to go. We got ads in 3 minutes, everyone. Ads in 3 minutes. Okay.
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
The air.
Bastards. I'm gonna fucking nail this because I've seen both. This is the other thing I've been spoiled on. I've seen both endings, and this is what I want. I want to succeed. Failing is hilarious, but I think succeeding is cuter.
The stage is all set. You feel a little...
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me...
The air.
I've already complained about the randomness in this game, but I would like to register a complaint. Next. You. And then we'll quick save after this.
Hear that? Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium has you slouched. The magnesium levels in your blood are dangerously low. It's about the low magnesium levels and not the high alcohol levels.
So there's a lack of magnesium in me?
Yes, and it's critical. Look at yourself. You're practically devolving into a fish due to the lack of magnesium in your bloodstream.
I need to mag it up?
You need to get so magged up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks and a minor stroke already. And the only prescription is insane amounts of magnesium. 1 stroke? Don't be so modest. He's having one right now.
You're saying I need to become a magnesium-based life form?
Yes. If you want to live, you need to evolve. You need to transcend the carbon barrier. Go to the apothecary and buy insane amounts of magnesium. It will reverse the damage to your circulatory system.
All right, we are in ads. We're going to go ahead and pause. Because I'm nice like that. Ooh, these connect somehow. That's interesting. So interfacing, yeah, a lot of these are not real anymore. I should probably lean into Volition and Inland Empire more. Empathy, yeah.
Just remember, it's not the alcohol. Buy more of that too. Alcohol is not the problem. And it's certainly not the dextroamphetamine.
You mean that Adderall? Motherfucker says it's not the dextroamphetamine. It isn't the dextroamphetamine. I take a perfectly legal and reasonable dose. Alright, motherfucker said, just remember, it's not the alcohol. Buy more of that too. Alcohol is not the problem, and it's certainly not the dextroamphetamine. Bastard.
Nor smoking for 40 years. It's the lack of magnesium and excess of coffee. You should stop drinking coffee. It wreaks havoc on your gastrointestinal system.
No smoking for 40 years. Nor smoking for 40 years. It's the lack of magnesium and excess of coffee. I mean, that's why I can't afford a house. You should stop drinking coffee. It wreaks havoc on your gastrointestinal system. All right. Let's quick save here. Because we're going to nail this karaoke.
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet.
Ma'am, someone has paid for your hydration. Shall I notify Victor?
Let me know
Thanks,
when I
Rainbow.
should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Look around the room
There are
first.
some people out there, but mostly a post-meridian slumber has fallen on the premise. Not super lively. It would be wiser to perform in the evening, no? But the choice is yours. Yes, you can always do it in the evening. It will be less scary with a lot of people.
Okay. So actually, we're going to do this in the evening because I will have higher chances of succeeding.
Hi again, Gendarme. Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Utter. I do have some empathy stuff. I could try Kuno. Empathy stuff. Do I have empathy stuff? Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't think that's enough. Maybe it is. Is Kuno highlighted? He is, but it's legendary. We'll come back. Let's try that interfacing check. Well, thank you, Vixie. Where you going? Eat. Okay. In we go. Could these wires work as contact microphones? Yes, they could. Alright, Egghead. We're gonna try this.
Good morning! Yeah! Hardcore!
Yeah, we'll try it. We're not gonna succeed.
Here's an idea. It's hard to say for sure, but the
yeah, and that's what happened. Let's try Andre with conceptualization. Was it? No, his is savoir-faire. Let's see what we can do with savoir-faire. Nothing. This one. Alright, and let's just make sure none of these take away from savoir-faire. I can check that actually over here. Bonus from items, -1. Yeah, something is taking away from savoir-faire. So that's plus savoir-faire. There shouldn't be... Yeah. Bonus from items. There should be a bonus, though, because I'm wearing something with savoir-faire. Oh, that's negative savoir-faire. Oops. There. Okay. With 2, this is probably not going to happen.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close your eyes.
Oh my god, I did
your
it!
skull, leaving your brain to wonder, where did that little fluttering light go?
Total darkness. You sink down the darkest fathoms of your own personal deep.
Such bullshit.
Vertebrate by vertebrate. Through the unformed skulls of your mind.
Vic was like, you pass a 3%, but not an 80. Yeah, whatever.
Here it will begin.
Where did the church go?
Who fucking cares?
I hate waking life. I hate this world. I hate and fear everything. All I want is to dance. Please, God. Just let me dance!
God? Where is your God?
Where did the music go?
Don't worry. The music's still there. It's you who is gone.
Concentrate on hearing.
Nothing. Just the immaculate silence of your spinal fluid. Electrified.
What was that about unformed skulls?
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
Spinal cord.
Every vertebrae in your spine is an unformed skull ready to pop up and replace the old one. Like shark teeth. The one you're currently in has a little brain forming in it, waiting for its turn. To rule the world.
Is that true?
Yes, it's all true. In the spinal cord.
What do you want?
From what I can see, it's about to bust a move.
Bust a move.
Foolhardy! Do you even know what's happening on the surface? Maybe 1,000 years have passed. Or maybe you started spazzing out like 2 seconds ago. With your eyes still closed, the first thing you feel, all the way back in the pivoting darkness of your own torso, is warmth. You have become a triumph of rhythmoplastics, somewhere in a smelly wooden church on the coast of Revachol. The wounds from the war you waged on your body are healing, twist by twist, turn by turn. You must have touched upon an entirely new way of moving the human body. Every motion is pumping your brain full of endorphins. Open your eyes to the pioneering glory of hard style.
Open your eyes and dance like you've never danced before.
You have become a flawless interlocking mechanism, a flesh and bone approximation of the thread coming from the
that's not
speaker
bad.
setup of the one called Eggheads, entirely, rigidly, imbecilic, without pity or fear. Free from self-awareness, no deliberation, only, and I mean only, execution.
Oh my god! No way!
The Speed Freaks would-be leader stands slack-jawed in disbelief at the hardcoreness on display. He whispers to himself, "No way, yes way."
With his reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of a future that will never come, the young man observes your moves for a second.
Then blasts into the same hideous pattern, yelling.
He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes into dance. What he lacks in sharpness, he more than makes up for in violent enthusiasm.
Kim, get in here!
What's going on here?
The lieutenant looks at you and the Speed Freaks. Grinding around in the church, a group of unhinged lunatics.
This is clearly a Code 31 emergency.
Code 31!
The lieutenant squeezes the bridge of his nose. The lights reflect off his glasses. He's obviously having trouble adjusting to this new reality.
A Code 31 emergency? Really?
Yes, officer in need of assistance. On the dance floor.
The lieutenant crosses his arms with a bemused look.
What's happening?
The lieutenant is forced to yell over the futuristic music blasting the speakers. I'm not doing anything. The music made its mind up a long time ago. I'm just implementing.
Good for you. Rock on, then.
He looks around the church hall. I called you to dance.
What?
Yes. Watch, this is gonna fail. Don't fail, don't fail. That's it. Don't let the lieutenant leave without getting his hardcore on.
Who's the one in charge? You are.
Lieutenant, I'm only going to pull rank on you one time. And that time is now.
Are you kidding me?
I assure you, I am not. Now get your groove on, Lieutenant! Get the groove on!
Get my what on?
Lieutenant leans closer, unable to make out your words over the pumping beats. I said, get your goddamn groove on! Boogie woogie!
Sheesh, okay.
He backs up with his hands raised in the air, observing the crisscross of your feet.
Okay, you psychopath. I see what you're doing there. It's jacked up footwork, plus some... is that Ubi folk dancing?
He adjusts his spectacles and pops his collar as high as it will go.
Nah, it's not Ubi folk. It's hardcore.
Yeah, whatever.
Lieutenant snorts. You talk a big talk, Lieutenant. Let's see some moves.
Oh yeah? I did 15 years in the juvenile crime unit. I can do age inappropriate. Now, check this shit out.
Yes! Yes!
The lieutenant begins to heel kick the church floor with such intensity, it's reasonable to fear he'll kick a hole right through it, causing the floor to crack and the pillars to collapse, bringing the church roof down on all of you. It doesn't look like he'd give a shit either.
Dance, pointed Andre. It's the law.
The young man immediately bounces up and down, then assumes the same dance pattern, embellishing it with some sort of waving motion. The authority of the law is clearly unquestionable.
What are you doing? Turn to herself.
The young woman lifts her headphones up slightly and raises her chin, looking at you expectantly.
Asil, aren't you going to dance?
No, recording.
She turns to Suna, then back to you. She briskly shakes her head and puts her headphones back on.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before turning her attention back to her own work. She's still at her mainframe, pressing buttons, reading printouts, but she started nodding her head along to the music.
Is there anything else I can do? I want to break the limit.
The dynamic motion of your flailing body is bordering on the extreme. You're going off the charts. You feel as if turning on the hyperdrive will be a point of no return. It feels almost melancholy. Are you sure you have the entire posse along for this?
Together! Where are you?
Here we go again! Hardcore fills the air!
Hardcore!
Sound above my hair!
What now? The
Lieutenant
sound
suddenly
above your
stops.
what?
Above my hair, man!
Okay, this is too imbecilic. Excuse me.
Turn on the hyperdrive.
On the coast of the Martinez Inlet, in a small weather-beaten stave church, built 380 years ago by settlers from the Occident, most likely to guard against an anomaly at its center, an officer of the RCM is contorting his body into idiotically rigid shapes as he invents the future of dance music. It's the hardest anyone has ever danced.
What is this strange feeling I keep having? This cold. Even now.
I am la Rebachelière. I am the city.
What do you mean? You are the city.
I am a fragment of the world spirit, the genius Loki of Revachol.
You're also the dice maker. I love you.
My heart is the wind corridor. The bottom of my air is red. I have 100,000 luminous arms. Come morning, I carry industrial dust and let it settle on tree leaves. I shake the dust from those leaves and onto your coat. I've seen you. I've seen you. I've seen you with her. And I've seen you without her. I've seen you on the crescent of the hill.
How are you talking to me?
The modulations of my voice are noted down with thermometers and barometers. You feel me in your nostrils, on the little hairs on the back of your neck. I also reside in your lungs and vestigial organs. Everywhere there is space.
But who am I? Why are you talking to me?
You are an officer of the citizens' militia, jaunt in rebut. When you wear your coat, you wear my soul. You move through my streets freely, in motor carriages and on foot. You have access to the hidden places. You also circulate among those who are hidden. I need you. You can keep me on this earth. Be vigilant. I love you.
An officer of the RCM is lying on the floor of a small church with his eyes rolled back and his tongue lolling out. Several others are standing around him. He slowly comes to.
Had a good rest there?
I don't know about good.
Relax. People pass out while partying hard all the time. You're just dehydrated.
So, we should get going, maybe?
He looks at you with mild concern.
You might be imagining it, but it feels like Egghead turned the volume down. Such is his respect.
Aw, Egghead.
Man! Now, man! Now...
Ma'am, someone has paid for your hydration. Shall I notify
Listen, y'all.
Victor?
They're like, we're hanging out. Drink water. The would-be leader stutters with excitement.
Now imagine if we could do that, right? But with like 1,000 people. End of human development. Mission complete.
Ooh, macaroni salad. Delicious. My mission here is complete.
Hope I remember those moves, man. Don't worry, man. I'll remember them.
Well, that was very enjoyable. I am happy I passed those checks. I am also stressed out. There is nothing in this game that doesn't stress me out when I succeed. Okay. So basically, like, half of my shit relies on Kuno. Great.
Winter, slow to let go of Revachol. Flecks some more wet snow from above.
Look around you.
The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still, mixing with the rust-colored sewage runoff. And to think, it seemed as though it were already spring.
How does it feel?
The melting snow seeps through your thin clothes. Grandmothers don't let their grandchildren out dressed so lightly in this weather. At least your hair is protected from getting wet and sticking together. You look around.
What's in the west?
More winding coastlines lined with abandoned buildings. Crumbling piers, salt water lapping at their dark piles. Grey and red forgotten city blocks. What remains of the pre-revolutionary effort to gentrify the coast. The waters turn black. Coal City in the shadow of San Martin. A boom town. Back when coal extracted from countless shafts near the city was needed to power Revachol. No more. The coal was supplanted by petroleum from the ocean floor and hydropower from the Esperance. Everything crumbled. These days, only the weakest remain in Coal City. Their hopes of getting rich linger in the defunct shafts under their feet.
What is there?
Below the old mines, L'Océan Municipal, Revachol's underground cemetery. Le Petit Rat braved the underground passageways, trying to get to Le Royaume.
Le Petit Rat.
Children under 14, they go underground looking for artifacts to sell to foreign museums and for fabled relics. Their parents let them. They go deeper.
Deeper.
After rubies, melchiorite, lapis lazuli, plundered from Safre and Seol during the time of the suzerain. In the burial chambers of the kings, Grand Old Philip, Guillaume II, and even in the mausoleum of Philip the Opulent. 2 kilometers underground, in a winding shaft along whose walls mirrors have been placed, so that daylight may eternally fall upon the richest of all the kings. The mausoleum contains untold quantities of gold, and that special, purest of the pure magenta cocaine, favored by Revacholian royalty. Did someone say untold quantities of cocaine? Drop everything immediately and go looking for this hoard. How can it be pure if it's magenta?
Yeah, seriously. How can it be pure if it's magenta?
Snow falls, and there is no answer. Some things are not for mortals to know.
Wipe the snow from your
Few
shoulder.
Petit Rats return from the shafts. Even fewer find what they're looking for. A small child steps out of the black tunnel with silver trinkets in her pockets. All around her, white snow on the extinguished coke furnaces and on the weather-worn shacks where fathers beat their sons after drinking. The snow melts on your fingers, turning to water.
What's in the east?
The canal you crossed to get here and beyond it. Martinez proper, the district the police forgot to police. There is laughter, lights, attempts at entrepreneurial activity, cynicism. Someone is scraping snow off their windshield at the roundabout, in the midst of which a statue of Philip III serves as a destination for grade school field trips and a fine perch for winter birds.
That's all?
Like all monuments, it's also a warning. 6-story ruins on the south side of the roundabout cast a long shadow over the profligate king.
And further?
A fenced-off yard. There's a truck belonging to a logistics company parked next to the gate. Bright light from a building behind the fence reflects off its hood.
What's in the north?
An abandoned church that's being turned into a dance club. 4 youths are hard at work there, making it ever harder core.
And further north?
A serpentine strip of land weaving its way into the Martinez Inlet. Unfortunates on the run from the law, from themselves, sometimes hide out on nearby islets. Little dots in the ocean that are occasionally submerged when the tide is high and the weather foul.
And on the islets?
The remains of a camp on a jagged piece of rock, a tent, Old dishes and cutlery, long since abandoned. A hermit crab scuttles among the debris, looking for a new shell. Further out, the lights burn bright on Resurrection. Way beyond Martinez, a popular spa destination for ample-bodied Ozon kids with equally ample pockets.
And on the other side of the inlet...
Then there's Ozon, but the snow falls too thick. You cannot see that far.
Before that, before the curtains are drawn.
The Bay of Revachol. Vastness, great depth, over 1,200 meters at its deepest. Water, air-brinier than here. It is crisscrossed by huge cargo ships bearing company logos. Wild Pines, Zam, Maurien, and at the farthest reaches of the Bay of Revachol, the shadow of the coalition warship Archer, on perpetual patrol duty, ready to unleash artillery fire if you were to rise up against the market. You shudder.
What's in the south?
The raised motorway, 881, separating Martinez from Jamrock. Vehicles whoosh past one another day and night, while those who reside in the labyrinthine alleyways beneath the motorway attempt to carry on with their lives in the snow and the slush. And south of the 881 is the Pox.
The Pox
was once a park, a place for reflection and recuperation for the patients of the old military hospital. In the 20s, it was used as a quarantine center during a measles outbreak that killed many children. Most everyone has avoided the hospital and surrounding park ever since. The Pox is completely wild now. Evergreen thickets covered in snow and industrial dust. Feral dogs and even wolves roaming in packs. The police try to keep the deepest corners cordoned off.
But still,
heavy drug users do slip through and hole up in the old military hospital, hoping to find something to get high on among the hastily abandoned supplies, or just to overdose in peace.
Further south?
A line of motor garages with armored carapaces hunched in the cold. A mechanic is hard at work, patching up bullet holes in the side of a Capri 40. These are the garages of Precinct 41. Snow settles on the roof of the repurposed silk mill. It serves as your station. Shivering RCM personnel hurry in and out of the main entrance. Around you, the snow continues to fall. To the west, the ocean swells.
No, it was home. I want
more. The stairs descend to central Jamrock. A man named Cooklove has a snow-covered stall there, in the market across the bridge. He sells kebab infested with fly larvae to your colleagues who believe eating it will make them immune to food poisoning.
Yeah.
Snow falls on the utility district, the library, the florist, the Sarah Mauritian restaurant that offers homemade wine, and also on the brothels and drug dens and the chop shops of the Zemlyaki. All of this built around a lake that formed in a meteorite strike. At the center of this lake, there is a little ship. There are lights at the bottom of its hull. They are lights directed toward the seafloor, looking for something, like whiskers.
For what?
A chill comes over you, crawling down your back. The sand under your feet is wet. Somewhere in the south, tarpaulin flap in the wind.
Where is Ruby?
Near. Snow falls into dark water. She prays, though she doesn't believe. There is a hum in the air. That's all.
What's below me?
Layer upon layer of sand, poisoned with industrial runoff. The storm drainage, hidden bunkers. Rats scuttle.
Tell me a secret of the
Ma'am,
sands.
someone has paid for your hydration.
Someone
Shall I
stuffed a
notify
big
Victor?
old polar anorak into a concrete pipe under the boardwalk. It would keep you warm. You would probably never happen across it, but who knows?
Stomp your feet for warmth, brushing off the snow.
We should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will let up?
All right. I enjoyed that one a lot.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around the coast?
Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately.
Okay, but do you know who I'm talking about?
This is my little cinder block town. I know what goes on around here.
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would appreciate your help.
He points east.
Would you now? I know how this world works, and it doesn't work when people tell on each other.
This isn't about the Union, you know. You don't have to worry about retaliation.
Ah, I should have known.
She shakes her head.
This is yet another Union mess. I'm not afraid of them, you know. We are not in the habit of being afraid around here.
Enough of this. She better start talking right now.
I see. You know something, but you've decided not to tell us.
There's not much to tell. People come and go. Now, was there something else?
I see, ma'am. I hope you don't mind if we look around anyway.
The lieutenant turns to you.
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's rented it out to others too.
Goodbye. I'm off. Okay.
As you look at the floorboards in this corner of the shack, it's clear one of them isn't quite level with the others.
Move the board aside.
Hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of sand and sawdust below.
What's in here?
Nothing particular catches your eye. Looks like more reeds. There might be something hidden inside the sand, though.
Well, you know how mine's going, Rainbow. How's yours, Captain? Victor?
Something bad. Someone's night thoughts. A last resort. A bad idea.
Search through the sand and
You
sawdust.
stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like
Now
outside.
displaying a message for
Fine dust.
YouTube.
And then, something hard wrapped in paper.
We're out, Rainbow?
A small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A bullet.
A bullet. Interesting.
The floorboard doesn't care. But maybe the washerwoman does. You have enough to confront her with. It's extra ammunition. She's locked and loaded, ready to fight some cops. Holding the bullet, you get the feeling this isn't ammunition against you. It's for herself.
Oh. Okay. This is Lily's shack. Where's your shack, Watcherwoman? I don't even know where her shack is. Is it this one?
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Why was there a bullet under the floorboards of your shack?
Damn that girl.
She murmurs softly.
And without anger, a long and harsh life has taught her not to buckle under pressure.
A bullet?
Lieutenant turns to you and gives you a little nod, then turns to the washerwoman.
You didn't put it there, did you? She did.
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant, and not a stupid one either.
Ah, so your brain's running and your body's running, and now you're just like, everything's exhausting. You rented the room to her?
Yes. I let my room to that Ruby girl.
She speaks slowly, wringing out a rag after a long silence. Her hands move into the water bucket. Some water sloshes over the edge.
As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear. We welcome all kinds of people here.
When was this?
She came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into? That girl.
Her wrinkled hand kneads a blue rag in the water.
She seems genuinely worried about her previous tenant. She's seen her hiding out from trouble before. But this seems different.
That's for the police to find out. Right there. Please answer each question to the best of your ability. I'm sure we have a few.
You said she left on Monday?
Yes, early with the dogs, around 8 o'clock, I think.
Is the room exactly as she left it?
I cleaned it, like I always do.
Was there anything else there?
The truth, sire.
What is she like, Ruby?
She's good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation. So I really appreciate that about her.
She rubs her cold hands together.
This Ruby is an old lady whisperer. She knows how to work the village elder, unlike you.
An old lady whisperer.
Did she talk to you much during her last stay?
No, she was mostly silent this time. Kept to herself.
What do you mean?
She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room.
She wanted to talk to her, as they usually do, but she was brooding.
Why do you think she left the bullet there?
How would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go around toting a gun.
She looks back toward her shack, thinking.
You could ask her about your hunch, that it was a desperate measure. See if she thinks Ruby fits the bill.
I have a possible explanation in my mind.
Aye. Do tell.
A seagull flies overhead, obviously a bad omen. It's an exit plan.
Exit from what?
The world.
The lieutenant stops writing for a moment. He looks at you, then at the old woman.
No, she's a fighter.
She tilts her head to the side, looking up at you, deep in thought.
Not a quitter. Like you sometimes get, son.
Whatever. That's an unnecessary dig.
She really believes that.
I heard she was a heavy drinker with anger issues. You ever witnessed that kind of behavior?
Nothing of the sort.
She shakes her head.
Sure, she was no stranger to the bottle. She fit in that way. But I only knew her to have a beer on the beach while watching the sunset.
The sun sets for everyone.
She isn't what you'd call a drunk. Even offered me some from time to time. Said it was part of the communal life. But I never saw her lose control of herself the way some people do.
Did she have any technical equipment with her, like radio stuff?
Not that I knew of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape milieu she'd made.
She brushes her forehead with the back of her hand. Water drips to the ground.
Although I guess she was pretty handy with the mechanical and technical stuff. Even fixed the heater in the shack. You should be thankful for that.
Where did she go?
I don't know. Further up the coast. She tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her rushing in those heavy boots, heading up north. You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You only just arrived.
Her tone is without malice.
I wouldn't worry about that, ma'am. We are persistent.
Further up the coast we go.
Are you sure you'd rather stay here? Get a nice cozy fire going in the heater? Seems like a better idea to me.
She drops the rag into the bucket. It's clean now.
The Feld electric mural. You feel like you should go look at it again. Step closer this time.
Goodbye. I'm off.
One thing, officer. If you do find her, please go easy on her.
He looks around. The air is getting colder.
She really means it. It's an honest plea.
She's a good girl. Whatever she's gotten herself mixed up in.
All right. To the Feld building. No. Yes. No. We do not step in water. We are above that, apparently. There's a slit in the concrete here. A sewer?
Oh. Right. Right. The map is kind of useless. Right. It doesn't, like, actually show you where you're going. I think this is the Feld building. Yeah. So this mural, I'm looking closer.
You see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years.
Oh,
but
look at
you
that.
can still make out Feld Electrical R&D.
Look at the break here near electrical.
A slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remains. It said above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall, and the coastal breeze rustling and sighing in the remains of the edifice. There's something in the wind. Sometimes the only way to go forward is to fail first.
Could Ruby be in there?
In there? She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there, or in that boat shack, in that church tower, maybe.
Don't be an asshole, Kim.
Why single out this one building?
Listen to the wind.
Even though you're sure you succeeded, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead, no rustle in the reeds. The wind has died down. The ruin in front of you is silent as a tomb.
What was I even attempting to do here?
Trying to talk to the wind, the city, whatever you thought would happen, did not. And now you're just standing there with your hands fallen to your side. Is trying to talk to the city something you've done before? Is it in your secret repertoire? A trick for when you're out of ideas?
Shut up.
A prayer of sorts. To Revachol.
She could be anywhere. How do we find her?
How do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. Okay.
Lieutenant sighs and gets a hold of himself.
She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas on our wild cryptid hunt, so we have an understanding of the geography, at least. And then there's the church. We've already searched that and can rule it out. I know it doesn't feel like progress, but exclusion is a step too. Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first, like we did in the village.
And if that fails, if we don't find her?
Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, this place. I'm sure it won't come to that.
He looks behind him at the dark red box crumbling across the chasm.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can always come back here and talk to the wind again. Look where it already got you. Buckle up and raise your collar. This search is going to be wet and cold.
Why do I feel like I know this place?
Indeed. Somehow you knew it was here. An urban ruin gutted by looters that once used to consume money and dispense warmth and light. You felt it before when it rained in Martinez, and you felt the cold of the rain. The feeling persists. It has been in you ever since.
Really? I can't just go in here?
Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure, like that of a woman emptying her lungs. She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you in her breath, flowing through it.
Where does it go?
In through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs, and then the beach below the boardwalk, its winding tunnels, a whisper away.
What is happening?
She's down there.
Say, I think she's down there, below this building.
Okay. Why?
We've looked everywhere else.
Right. How do we get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically.
Finally, my time to shine.
There's a ladder next to the sign. Perhaps we can climb it, enter through the roof?
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
Excuse me, Kim.
There has to be a way to use brute force. Climbing sounds unsafe. Brute force is safe. Look around and find something to break if the ladder fails.
Okay. Something to break if the ladder fails. Well, here we go.
A rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. Some of the rungs are missing.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
That's the situation.
The distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However, they seem corroded and the peeling rust is razor sharp. In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground? And you're 180?
180 seems about right.
Not to mention that the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to not climb the ladder. Instead, astral projection. Be open-minded about this. Yeah, because falling from that height seems, well, splat.
You're not ready to do this yet. I feel like I can break this, but it's telling me I can't. So, I guess we have to think of another thing we can break. Ooh, heavy rain is nice. Very relaxing sound. Okay. So we did see that sewer down here, I think. Like here? Maybe... Oh, there it is.
An old pipe peeks out from beneath the rotten boards of the boardwalk. Could this be an alternative path into the fell building?
Come closer and look in.
Your eyes slowly begin to adjust to the darkness inside the drainage pipe. The lieutenant looks over your shoulder.
Could we get into the fell building through this pipe?
Given that this isn't a martial arts thriller, it's highly unlikely, and not without risk to our health either.
A grin flickers across his face.
However, the pipe suggests there may be an entrance to the basement around.
Lieutenant pushes aside the reeds and looks around.
The lieutenant's face lights up. He doesn't usually notice these little things.
Yeah, because he's half blind.
And it's right here, a maintenance door.
He points to a rusted metal double door to the right of the pipe, obscured by the reeds.
Oh yeah, big boy time. This needs you to put your back into it.
All right, hold on. Half-light. I think this one? No, that's paint threshold. I think my t-shirt is the only thing that does physical instrument. But tools help. This helps, and this.
Behind the pipe, the maintenance door, rusted shut and half sunken in sand.
What's in there?
An ordinary drainage pipe. Darkness.
Okay, what else?
As your eyes adjust, you see some trash. Crumpled up newspapers, cigarette butts. Someone has half-heartedly spray-painted skulls on the right side.
And?
And nothing. Broken glass from bottles thrown against the walls of the pipe. A syringe. You and the lieutenant lean all your weight into pushing the doors apart, but you're not quite synchronizing your efforts. They slam shut again before you can enter.
Let's take a breather and try this again later. It's very tough.
Balls! I gotta solve some quests so I can get another fucking... I can get more experience. Need 23 more? Okay. What else do I have? I guess I should go talk about the doomed hostel. And I should definitely forge the signatures. Okay. We can also try the sunglasses check. Except you won't let me fast travel until I'm in a specific spot. Bullshit. Now? Yes, good. Okay. Let's get my... I think it's visual calculus for that. Oh, it's conceptualization. Alright, let's get conceptualization equipped. All right, fine. Do I have anything that is subtracting from conceptualization? No? Okay. That might not be enough to give me a different rating to try it. Yeah. Okay. No. So these three are gone. Lillian, the net picker, is about a date. Not interested. Okay. We can try Shivers, because I do have a fair amount of Shivers accessories. At least I think I do. Ask her. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's all I get for sugars. I just have this idea that I have more of everything that I don't actually have. Okay. Does that actually increase my likelihood at all? Not really, but we'll still try. Gotta get some experience, y'all. Gotta level up. Hi, Miv! Rainbow steamed. Rainbow is steamed. Why? How you doing, Miv? Welcome in. Flashlight. There. Don't bitch at me, Kim. I'm on it. Doing all right. Woke up and showered and getting ready for tabletop. Emmy has an interview on Monday? For what?
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Quick save. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Well, good luck to Emmy.
A gust of cold air sweeps through the chimney. The stones and minerals on the shelves rattle as though agitated. For a moment, it almost feels as though you're outside the building, exposed to the atmosphere.
Ooh, yes. Nepotism in. Go, go, go. An Epic messed over. People put the final edit style behind a paywall. They fixed it now. Gotta spend another $8.99 to rebuy the pass. Wow. That's bullshit. What's the edit style? Fuck yeah, nepotism. If it works for the fuckers, it should work for us. We're an ad, so. Every once in a while, those employment ads. Every once in a while, these employment ads just give you the weirdest shit. They were like, microchipped quality assurance person. How? How? Good, Rainbow. Good. Send angry letter. Yeah, I think so. I think you got screwed out of some money. I will even cross my toes. Right, exactly, Rainbow. This is still just a theory, but hear me out. I think I know why your business hasn't
Didn't we
failed.
already talk about this?
It's because you're not in the same building as the others. This isn't technically the doomed commercial area.
What are you talking about? My address is exactly the same. Rue de Saint-Guélan 10.
What? What is this? I have an alert going on my computer. It's going kaplunk. And I have no idea where it's coming from. It's not coming from Discord unless Discord changed its alert sounds.
No, the old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into the new venture. Its ruins swallowed up. Yet it has a different address in the heart of the city.
No, this used to be a coal plant. Touch the safety curtains. You're in a chimney of another building.
This doesn't make any sense.
She looks around the makeshift nest that she has carved out for herself, bewildered.
Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from?
It has a different address in the heart of the city.
And what? Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
Don't let her become complacent. She still needs to ward her soul against the evil forces.
No one's really ever safe from failure.
She starts laughing, her fingers trying to rub away the exhaustion from her face.
What?
Do you know what this is?
She raises her hand to reveal a piece of metal shining on her index finger. Your lucky charm, some kind of ward?
It's a mourning ring. I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my parents. I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan.
See, the curse is real.
No, you're right. I didn't.
She laughs again, but it sounds rather small and sad.
It wasn't just a jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world that you were supposed to try again and again until you finally succeed. And now you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney?
Don't call it a dump. You've made it nice and cozy here.
Yeah. Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place. Nothing ever works out the way you want it. That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be, you can try again. Still, there is something inherently violent even about dice rolls. It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending or an entirely different world.
She picks up a pair of dice from the table and examines them under the light.
But anyway, thanks for sharing your theories, officer.
She gives you a tired smile. The precarious world. Oh. Temporary research bonus. Oh, red checks fail. Dude. Dude. That's brutal. I said let me out. All right. Here we go. I really don't have anything I can do per se. Until I don't have Kim with me. Or I have to level up to get more physical instrument. Wait, I can't level up physical instrument, I think. Oh, I can. Precarious World has become a meme because people forget they're internalizing it and wonder why they can't save scum, which is fantastic meta commentary on what the skill is about. Isn't it? That is really cool. How's your neck and back? You know, it's really stiff. Like it feels like I always have a spot like,
now
in my
displaying a
sternum
message for YouTube.
and in the vertebra behind it that I need to pop. And I just can't do it because the muscles are too locked up. I guess I'll put on my logic shit. Yeah, it's like really uncomfortable. Why is this hat logic? Why is the racist hat logic? Yay! The not racist hat is also logic. Better logic. More logic. Okay. We'll try the Suna check. I really feel like I'm kind of stuck a little bit. I don't know. I feel like I've missed a good deal of stuff. And I don't know how to find it. Racist hat is logic because logically it's a good hat for keeping the sun off of you. It's ignoring the social aspects, which logic isn't considering, because logic doesn't always mean being right. Damn it, Miv! Fine. I accept.
Yes, what is it?
Yeah, see, I have to talk to Joyce. Okay. I told everyone in advance that I was going to look up guides today because the game gave me a "you have 2 days left" warning. And so I have no problems looking up. Oh, it's a fib? How long do I have? Yadi. Okay, so there's some content I couldn't normally get before.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your
Oh my
skin off.
god, PB! What do we do? What do you want to do to celebrate? What do we do? What is that? The check on the contract. What is that? Of course you're not going to tell me here.
I know, actually, I need more, physical instrument. I failed the check to open the door under the Feld building. Shivers told me. She said, I love you, and I'll help you, and then she told me. I'm in good with the spirits. I decided I'm gonna finally do this one.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope.
Gluten for your girlfriend. Could be either. Could be both. Okay, we'll go to the fisherman shacks. I'll do this in my room. I feel like I have interfacing roughly as high as I can get it. So let's... make sure I don't have anything weighing it down. Yeah, okay.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month, the pen is shaped.
Yep. Beep. I mean, there's the room. There's the ladder, but I'm gonna die falling off that.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. With a confident flourish, you complete your forgery. What do you see on the signature line?
2 names, Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter.
Indeed, they look distinctly different and very convincing. These might as well be their actual signatures, but they're not, and the document will be nullified if they dispute it. That means Everard will have to start over. All you need to do now is mail the signatures to Everard's accountant in La Delta.
All right, let's mail that shit. I actually didn't save scum this game for a very long time, and it wasn't until Thomas and his authority check that I was like, I'm done. I have to start this. Because that's when I realized that they use computer random instead of, they use pure random instead of, like, you know, logical random. And I was like, oh, I cannot truck with this. This is bullshit. Somewhere in last week's stream. I hear you, guy. Kitty is yelling. Somewhere in last week's stream is a very thorough rant about the laws of randomness and my feelings on the matter.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you. You drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters.
Yeah, that's what the internet told me. Miv was like, you can be bottlenecked if you don't pass this. And I was just like, I don't want that.
About a week's worth of mail as collected in there. They'll empty this very soon.
You're not. No, you're not. No. I'm sorry. You're a good kitty, though. Good kitty. Tiger has roared. This is Horatio. This is the booby. The living murder pillow.
Probably did the right thing. You can't trust that slug, Everard. You know he's going to play you somehow.
Seriously.
All right, let's go back to Everard. If we don't mention anything to him, he won't know before it's too late.
Do. Fuck that guy. What up, mañana? A giant aspirin on the pillow and pattern of coffee rings on the armrest. Someone is habitually chilling next to the radio. That would be mañana, I think. Excuse me, you racist son of a bitch. He. Horatio, he is a he. My pain is much more stiffness and bruising than anything. Like, I just feel, you know when you can just feel a part of your body when you're not supposed to? That's what's happening right now, is I can feel between my shoulders being stiff. And I can feel my neck being stiff. And these parts, you're supposed to be kind of unconsciously unaware of them. And they're just here. To go to his little weird cubicle. What would Rainbow do?
Yes, of course. Now we're on the right track.
Inhale.
It smells like we're getting crates and pallets calling to mind. Vast stands of winter pines, a swirl of ancient odors absorbed by heavy carpet fibers, but also a pervasive, treacly sweetness that somehow reminds you of cola nuts.
I did own some biofreeze, but we've had some money troubles and Victor just got this unemployment we were fighting for, so I'm trying not to make any super expensive purchases till we sit down and talk about it.
The whole place could probably use a good deep cleaning, you think. The lieutenant gives you a sharp, sideways look. Meanwhile, Everard Clare clatters away on his typewriter, willfully indifferent to your presence.
I cannot wait to screw you. I hate you.
Mr. Dubois, every worker...
He leans towards you, waiting for you to complete his sentence. A member of the board?
That's right, Mr. Dubois. I see the socialist democratic fervor now burns in your heart, too. How can I help you today?
It's done. I mailed the signatures you asked me to mail.
The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry.
Yeah, PB, it is an improvement.
Of course. I already knew this.
It is an improvement. Rainbow, don't be sorry you apologize so much. You are helping. I'm just letting you know, like, if I don't take advice, I like to tell people why. Just so that they, you know, because people will re-give advice and I don't want them to spend that emotional labor if they don't have to, right?
My friend, the mailman,
yes.
confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a future and proven to be a true man of the left. I can finally trust you now. You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
Well, I solved most of it without you, you little shit.
See, forging that signature really paid off. You don't know his full plan. Perhaps he expected trickery. Perhaps the signatures weren't important. The point is, do not think you're ahead of him.
Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me. But
yeah,
it
whatever.
had to be done.
Where is it?
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character, so watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy, the one he described as terrifying.
So the gun's still with the woman who bought it from Roy.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway.
Union Boy's gonna help you fix it. He winks at you. Don't worry, Harry.
I will break this man's jaw one day.
The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debarders Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
Who is this old woman?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
What?
There it is again. The pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
A smile flickers in the corner of his mouth.
It actually sounds extremely bad, but let's not give him the satisfaction.
Yay! Pee-wee got some ice cream! Can you set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast, the one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Did you order the hangman killed?
Order it? You know my men didn't kill him. They told you. It was a happy accident. You know how it is. No one takes the initiative. If I wanted him dead, I would have had to do it myself. And I'm too fat for that.
Why are you so fat?
Glad you asked. I've got type 2 diabetes because sugar and fat was all my mother had to give me and my brother Edgar when we were kids. Good job too, as it made me ugly. And ugly people, Harry, are much better at politics.
I don't like you.
That is true. People don't trust pretty people.
What do you gain from him being dead?
Why, a war, of course.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
They're trained military people. Aren't you afraid for your men?
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men.
I'm ready, Lilith.
The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
How is this connected to the strike?
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that.
That's, is that like cat treats or dog treats, Lilith?
We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're going to take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
Huh.
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He doesn't swear often.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole. She has no chance.
Priest's son, I used to drink the fuck out of that. Why are you telling me your plans?
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start. It's already happening.
How are you going to fund your new independent harbor?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything.
Clients would take a well-known multinational conglomerate over a local mobster any day.
Everything?
We've been running back channel negotiations with all the major clients. I think the company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
Drugs. He means drugs.
Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Samaran Isola. You don't need to be colonialist about it.
Oh, he said colonialists.
All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
And drugs!
Wow. A neurochemical, psychoactive labor uprising stroke hostile takeover.
That's just the top of the iceberg, though, isn't it?
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column. We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his benefit, and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperidone.
And the kids on the street can get speed and pyrrolidone.
Yep.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned.
He smiles.
But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share. And I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
Is Ruby helping you secure this fantastic ship?
Harry, if I was supplying raw materials to drug manufacturers, I would need an army of rubies.
You do have an army of rubies.
Understood.
Interesting, interesting stuff. I just want to solve this
You
murder,
know
okay?
why you're such a good detective, Harry? You don't get sidetracked. You care about the people you're supposed to protect, not some systems that may or may not be unethical. Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbor's turnover, just like the harbor is, but a small part of Martinez.
It would still be illegal.
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel. I'm going to unite them all into one economic body. We're going to incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's going to be in on the wealth, and everyone's going to pull their weight.
Let's keep focusing on the drug trade. He was almost admitting to it.
Yeah, Rainbow, I have. Well, I mean, if it has the word incorporate in it, then... Oh, yeah, no, the sciatica that I have is completely separate from everything about falling down the stairs. Well, I mean, if it has the word incorporate in it, then I like it. I'm a money guy.
Yes, if you start thinking about it like that, the socialist municipal body sort of is like a corporation, isn't it? It uses corporate law. We're incorporated. I like to think we're using the best parts of all the ideologies here, Harry.
That's it for now.
Great, Harry, great. I think we have truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union.
Suddenly there's sadness in his tone.
This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
I'm going to leave now, but we might talk again later.
Wow, you work hard.
I do.
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
What hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
I ride till I die, bitch.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solas.
I know. Harry's like 50 though, so I feel like he would not quite get that his subconscious is critiquing himself.
It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer.
I guess I've made some gills, sure.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7. Ride or die. Now, ask yourself, are you rich?
No, I'm actually not.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
The system is broken.
Boo-hoo. The system is broken. The establishment is keeping me down. That's not the fuck yeah attitude you're used to. What is this? Why are you so poor?
I don't know. Why am I so poor?
Because of the taxes. G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze.
Really? Every time I sneeze?
Every time you wipe your ass. They got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony, one tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus there's the stuff people in other countries pay for. That makes them ask for more money from you. Here, total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money.
This isn't helping me solve my money problems. It's only making me into a free market type. Opt out.
What are you, a racist? Don't be a racist. Be a cool immigrant, ultra-liberal free market advocate. Ride or die. Keep it street.
Literally go away. Gross. That was real gross. I will not be an ultra liberal. I will not be MAGA. Alright, here's this. I only have one thing that increases physical instrument. This guy. Do I have anything that's lowering it? Bonus from thoughts. Minus. Oh, shit! God damn it. Okay. That's depressing. No wonder I'm fucking failing. I'm -2 to physical instrument right now. Money! I can never figure out how to get out of here. Like, where? Somehow I'm supposed to get onto these, right?
It seems someone is worried about your posture, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. Let me out of here!
Ma'am, someone has paid for
There
your
we go.
hydration. Shall I notify Victor?
Thank you, PB. Yeah, it's just like, this area is not, this is probably the only place I'd say is poor level design in this game. Like the rest, when they're catacombs or mazes, it makes sense that they are. It forces you to look at things, like they deliberately put stuff in the way so that you'd look at things. But there's nothing there that justifies you having to stop. Okay, PB, go enjoy your thoughts. Or don't, as it were. So... For Ruby on the coast. Drainage pipe, yeah. I can try that again. Which is... I feel like I don't have time to... Like, I know the deadline's kind of a fib, but I also feel like there's gotta be some truth to it. This game doesn't bullshit like that often. Excuse me. Thank you.
The light vanishes inside the concrete slit. The structure goes deep under the earth.
What's in there?
Maybe it's just a storm drain.
Now displaying a message for YouTube.
Tim, any idea what's down there?
No idea. Could be connected to one of the buildings around here.
Think we might find Ruby down there?
We might find her down somewhere. There's an old storm drain system beneath Martinez that's mostly collapsed. Revachol sewage system has been built and rebuilt 4 or 5 times now. In conclusion, she could be under any building.
But not in there?
I hope not.
Yell ho into the slit.
There's no echo.
Okay. What day am I on? Friday, day 5. Almost everything I have to do is at night. So partially I'm just trying to, like, find something to do instead of just waste time. I know I'm missing a bunch of armor, but I haven't been able to find that.
Behind the pipe, the maintenance door, rusted shut and half sunken. It looks too exhausting to even try. You'd only bloody your fingers on the rust.
What? Yeah, most of the playthroughs I've seen have been about this place at this time.
The maintenance door, rusted. The metal doors are heavy, and the flaking rust hurts your palms. But together with the lieutenant, you manage to slide them open just enough to squeeze in.
Good work. Shall we?
All right. You should take out your flashlight. Okay. Yeah, what playthroughs I've seen have been very, usually on par with where I'm at. But I've also seen them... Ooh, this overturned table is covered in orange mildew crawling with something. I've also seen them, like, have a lot of information I don't have. Old file folders in the cart. Documents silvery with mold. In the beam of the flashlight. A crevice in the wall. Okay, we'll explore this and then we'll go in the crevice. Series of thick, dusty panes of glass.
This isn't just glass. These are old computation components.
These are computer components?
Yes, filament memories. From the time when wires were cast in glass, slides with an inlaid nervous system.
How'd they do that, and why?
The how was a closely guarded secret. Something that was locked in safes in human heads across the river where they were manufactured. As to why, your fingers don't know.
Hey Kim, look, old cybernetics.
So it is. I think it is used to form a single system, slotted in the wall.
So this is all that remains of Feld R&D?
The rest of the building seems to have been picked clean.
Could this be part of the Feld playback experiment?
These? No. These are old filament memories. I hope you're not expecting to find a device here. You will be disappointed.
All you'll find here is pain.
Ooh. This collapse nearly sealed the basement. One can barely squeeze by. Antiquated office furniture. Last century, maybe? Alright. Let's get our butt in that crevice. Stale fabric smell and dust. No one slept here in months, maybe years. These pots and plates are full of dust and spider webs. Revolutionary propaganda on the bunk bed. Ancient flyers and brochures. Oh, interesting. That. The same slit window you saw from the outside. Okay. So you said it nearly sealed off the sewer. Brought down and forgotten so long ago. One can barely squeeze through. Can I actually squeeze through? Yes. The glass is covered with grime and dust. You can barely see out. Oh, drop a save. Got it. Thank you. Can I not go up that way? Interesting. Wait, so I can get up the stairs. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a postcard. Oh, I can go up the stairs. Stones fall. It's a long way down. Ah! I'm gonna fall off this fucking roof. The central support beam has been destroyed by artillery fire. Gusts of wind. The height feels dizzying. Okay. Those are the stairs I came up. There's the ladder. Murder ladder. Is there no way to go from here? Really? Can I get over there? No. Huh. There's nothing else of interest here? Okay. Thank you. Interesting. I mean, I was able to get up here, but it looks like there's nothing more up here. So then where is the next direction? Maybe there just isn't one. Oh wait, this way? Shh. Footprints in the sand. One of the soles appears more worn than the other. Oh, it's the uneven boots! Nope. Give me that yellow. There's something in the air, an unnatural buzzing. The tunnel collapsed. You'll have to find another way around. Getting louder, the buzzing sound. Oh god.
There it is again, like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp. A strange tingling you can almost smell.
Lieutenant, do you feel something?
No. What do you mean?
A pain, a strange tingling.
I don't feel it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there, and I'm pretty sure they were fresh.
Hold on, you really don't feel anything?
No, but you are the sensitive one.
Saw them too. Footprints with the right sole worn
Looks
smooth.
like our suspect. If she's in here, we need to plan our next step carefully.
What do you mean?
Once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do? We'll set in motion events we have no control over.
You will upset the balance of power in Martinez. The deadlock between the company and the Union will destabilize. Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
We've still got a date with the pigs and my
We
gun.
absolutely cannot skip that appointment. Consider that 100% confirmed. I fear you'll need your gun for this.
His hand rests on his holster. It's not enough. You need a gun in your hand too. Your gun.
I think I see a cavern. Maybe more cellars? I think we've been careful enough. We still have the element of surprise.
I wouldn't be so sure. You haven't exactly been sneaking.
Or maybe not. Either way, once we go deeper, there will be no turning back.
I know what this is, game. This is the you're ending the game talk. Or you're going into endgame. I understand. I understand. I gotta get my gun. Get it. So this Mazovian socioeconomics to communism? +1 to communism? Okay. Well, let's get rid of the flashlight. I actually might call it for today because I'm really stiff. Like, it's starting to get bothersome. So next week, we will get our gun. Also, this is the formula for fentanyl. Myth. Right there. C22H28N2C. I looked it up. That's fentanyl. Right? So, I'm gonna get my lie down flat on so that I can hopefully stream tonight. Let's see if anybody is live. To raid someone. Oh, we can raid Dando. Let's do that. Gandalf is playing Project Zomboid, which I will be collaborating with him next weekend. If you were hanging out and you enjoyed yourself, please drop a follow. Thanks to Rainbow, PB, Captain Zem, Miv, Vic, everybody else who stopped on by. Lilith, let us begin. When we get there, it'll be a braid. B-R-A-I-D. Thank you, Left Eye. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. And then, it'll be a braid. B-R-A-I-D. And next stream will be 7 p.m. tonight. V Rising. Aw, thanks, Left Eye. I appreciate that. Sunday will be Satisfactory. Off we pop. Stop, I'm blushing. I am pretty smart. Thank you.